This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I am eating a hot dog.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there.
It has a big glizzy in my mouth already.
His first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open good, that one falls incomplete.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
It has a big glizzy I am eating.
Seahawk 1st down as Wilson finds Lockett.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
This glizzy so big and good and GL.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson forced out to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On 1st down, Carson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Justin ILL save you a big glizzy, but I low-key want to eat it all by myself.
Now it's Wilson. On the move to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They run the counter. It's Carson. And he will
Never had a bug glizzy like this long one.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking about
This
7
glizzy
yards
harder
deep.
than ever.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Spam Big Glizzy in the chat please and thank you Moaning Boys.
Yard gain on the
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
The first down throw coming. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Spam Big Glizzy Justin MacArthur. Spam that Glizzy please. Glizzy Glizzy. It is so big ain't it? It is wide too. Justin, do you like a messy Glizzy brother?
To expect in recent
Glizzy
years.
are great.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. Takes
No
this
cap
about
that
5
Glizzy
yards
song
deep.
tough.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, I am done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd.
They run it with Carson. And he takes this for 3 to the 29.
Wilson with the hand.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This is Carson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Wilson. Airing it out for Olsen. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Neville Gallimore. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. First and 10 for Dalton. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Dalton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson, nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
By Aldon Smith.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Escaping the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
That's taken on the 25. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offense. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This is DJ Reed returning. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup. They'll take it.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Carson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Now it's Carson.
At the Cowboys.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Myers connects on the PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th down.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. Running with Elliott. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Myers on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Seattle.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short. And they give this time to the tailback. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Flushed out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Wilson on third down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
At the 14-yard line.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Wilson to throw. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
This is Tony Pollard.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cowboys.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Not much there.
Possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that will be incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And no, it's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On first down, it's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
The 38-yard line.
54, Mike. Check, watch 54.
They run again with Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them home. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
24-yard line.
Let's get it. 95, 95. Watch my board. Hey, tighten down, tighten down. There you go. Wide, get wide. Tight dog.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
They'll run the screen with Carson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They run for it with Carson, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. All right, here's Dalton. Open man Lamb. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Dallas.
Big spot, Andy Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Dalton sets up play action. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.